Hi, I'm Craig Sommers, and I'm here with my friend.
Peter Ragnar.
And today's topic is pine pollen. So Peter, what can you tell our viewers about pine pollen? I hear you're a big fan.
I've been a fan of pine pollen for a long time, and it really began when I started exploring the stories about the ancient Taoist immortals that lived up in the high mountains of ancient China. And they got this reputation for being immortal, which actually means mountain man, because they feasted on pine pollen. Now, it wasn't just an ordinary type of pine pollen, because we've got pine trees all over the place, but this was actually the Chinese oil pine that grows up several thousand feet, so it's at the higher elevations.
Yeah.
And in particular, the male spore of that pine pollen they found extremely powerful. And what that did was that it basically acted like an aphrodisiac. It strengthened the hormones, balanced the hormonal system, and as people age, our hormones become depleted. So they found a way to boost that up, and hence the reputation of being immortals.
Yes, I've seen some charts of the nutritional profile of the pine pollen, even just a regular variety, and it was very, very impressive, all the different nutrients that were in that. But what can you tell us from personal experience about taking it yourself?
Oh, well, in particular, I find that it sharpens my memory, it increases my hormone levels, makes me feel a little frisky.
Talking about feeling frisky, sorry to interrupt you, but last night you told me about a website who had a little guarantee on there. Can you share that with our viewers?
I thought that was rather humorous, that they said if you take 3 tablespoons with some water at night, if you do not wake up, and this being the male, of course, if the male doesn't wake up in the morning with an erection, they'll absolutely refund your money, send it back to them.
Wow, that's really funny. That's incredible. So, anything else that you've experienced? I mean, the 3 things that you mentioned were really incredible, but...
Right. Well, it certainly helps with building physical muscle, lean muscle mass. But I think even more so than that, I mean, those are very appealing attributes to pine pollen. But one of the things that I came across was how rich it is in glutathione.
The very potent antioxidant for your body, yes.
Exactly. What was very interesting was some of the studies I came across on how it helped with macular degeneration.
Yes, I've heard that in your eyes there's very high amounts of glutathione that definitely benefit your eyes in many ways. So.
That also, there was a study done in 2004 by the University of Alabama, and they studied people suffering from Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's patients had in their red blood cells the lowest levels of glutathione. And so they made a direct connection between Alzheimer's and the glutathione levels. Of course, pine pollen, which is so rich in it, seems to be the very remedy, or at least a protective element in anyone suffering from that. So you have macular degeneration, you have memory, you have your hormonal levels, you've got fitness, you've got lean muscle mass, fat reduction. You get this whole entire list of things, and then you have the fable of the immortals.
As if that wasn't enough. All right, well, thank you very much, Peter, and I hope our viewers here got something out of this. And signing off until next time. Pine pollen is great for men over 30 years old, but it is not recommended for everyday use by children. Men in their 20s that produce normal amounts of testosterone should not take it on a daily basis either. If taken regularly, it could lower a young man's natural testosterone production. For those who choose to consume pine pollen, it is recommended to take the pollen sporadically and not consistently at the same time every day. In a random manner, skipping a few days a week, one's body will not get used to it always being there, and better results might be achieved. Although very rare, allergic reactions are possible. As with any new food, one should only take a small amount the first time to test for possible allergic reactions.